Hello friends, welcome to a new and exciting video, which is a mix of action, comedy, and romance. If possible, please watch the video till the end. In the beginning of this story, we are shown a land that, the first of the 10 sacred places for cultivation in the Great Way Supreme Sword Sect. The eldest disciple of Supreme Sword Sect, and the son of one of the 10 county lords in the Great Way dynasty. Su Changxing. Senior brother, you're so young and already about to break through to the half-step nascent soul stage. He has the innate sword body and a great father. His achievements are just a result of being born with a silver spoon. Does he think he can do whatever he wants like this? The only reason he advanced today is because he stole my stepping grass. People like him, who abuse their authority and are selfish, simply don't deserve to cultivate in our Supreme Sword Sect, where saints are born. Today, I'll take it upon myself to clean up our sect and uphold justice. Prepare to die. Being interrupted at such a crucial moment in my breakthrough is really infuriating. Is he going to go astray now? Oh no, it looks like he's going astray. Quick, someone. Senior brother seems to be in trouble. Su Changxing's sword body is ruined, his cultivation is dissipating, and he can no longer continue his practice. Let's send him back to the County Lord's mansion. County Lord's mansion, Su Changxing's room. This face is so familiar yet so strange. It seems I really traveled through time. Time travel is one thing, but why am I in the body of this guy? This Su Changxing not only has a noble background, but also exceptional talent for cultivation. But with such a great start, he didn't follow the right path and committed all these misdeeds one by one. He not only stole from others but also bullied them. Handed over. He also abused his power. You did well on the exam. Next time, don't score so high, or I won't let you go. Complete opposite of me. Isn't it obvious that I'm just a cannon fodder character? I was a good person in my past life. How did I end up in the body of a villain? What's even worse is, the previous host must have offended many people, and now that the news of his going astray has spread, I need to find a way to protect myself. It's spiritual energy. I still have hope. No hope. His sword body is ruined, and his cultivation is nearly gone. What if his enemies come after me? Wait, are his enemies already here? Looking at her posture, she isn't here with any good intentions. Huh. Am I seeing her character plotline? The young girl was always the most outstanding figure in the Zhao family. Father, look, Tyler can control spirit fire now. Great. She's truly the top talent in our Zhao family. Due to the family's immense influence, she even had an engagement with the talented heir of the county lord's mansion. Are you willing to marry the heir of one of the 10 counties? As per my father's wish, I'm willing. But fate had other plans. During one of her cultivations, something went wrong, and she lost her cultivation. Isn't this our top talent from the Zhao family? How could she lose her spiritual energy now? Top talent? I think she's the top waste now. What crushed the girl completely was that her fiancé didn't hold back either and personally came to break off the engagement. No, now, you are no match for the top disciple of Supreme Sword Sect. But it all started on that day when her cultivation slightly improved. So, when her fiancé returned to the dynasty, she stormed into the county lord's mansion to seek revenge. The young girl was all alone and ended up heavily injured by the guards, being thrown out of the mansion. With a heart filled with despair, she leaped off a cliff. At the last moment, an unnamed empress appeared and saved her, at the critical point. Guided by the empress, the young girl grew into an unparalleled powerhouse and made her fiancé serve her as she wished. The name of this young girl is Zhao Xiyu. Woof. This plot is familiar. Isn't her fiancé the cannon fodder who gets beaten up by the male lead in online novels? I don't understand this trope. Wait, Zhao Xiyu? That name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, no way. This cannon fodder is me. I remember now, the previous host indeed broke off the engagement with Zhao Xiu because she lost her cultivation. Now that I'm back in the county, she's coming for revenge. Su Changxing, I have no spiritual energy at all now. But if I call the guards to protect me, things will likely go as I saw it in the plotlines. Instead of following the plot, it's better to bribe her. Why don't you just dodge it? Do you think I'll let you continue bullying me even now? Please, sister, I'm a cripple, I can't dodge anything. Or do you think I'm too scared to kill you? No one in this world loves me anymore. I've lost everything, why would I be afraid of you? She cares about love even after all these. Zhao Siyu, I won't dodge your attacks. Speculate everything I've done until now. Has been for you, the one I love the most. You, what did you say? Although Su Changxing has done many bad things, he has always been open about it. Even if he makes enemies, he never holds back. He doesn't seem like someone who would lie just to save his life. What does he mean by this? Young master, were you stalling for the guards to arrive? Even if I'm not a match for the guards, I'll take you down with me. Su Changxing. Wait. Young master, what are you? This young master is on a date with his fiancée. How dare you, a servant, come to disturb? Fiancé? I'm sorry, young master. My apologies, this spoiled prince knows how to play. Even though he's a cripple, he still has the mood to flirt with girls. Leaving so abruptly? Aren't you supposed to protect me secretly outside the door? Fortunately, Zhao Siyu's reaction was just as I expected. You just said everything you did was for the one you love the most? Of course. Breaking off the engagement in front of my family, was that for my own good? Absolutely. That day, when my father pleaded with you to reconsider privately, do you think, calling me greedy, was for my own good? Yes, when I was bathing, and you were outside saying you wanted to help me massage and change, was that also for my own good? Was there something like that? Deceiver! You're still talking about a date with your fiancé? I haven't been your fiancé for a long time. If you really loved me, how could you be so heartless? The night I broke the engagement, your cultivation went from ordinary to the 3rd level of qi refinement, right? How do you know that? I naturally know because that was my goal when I went to break off the engagement. Think carefully, since that night, hasn't someone been calling your name in your dreams every night? You were spying on me? No way, did you create those dreams? My golden finger, cheat, is naturally impossible to explain to her. It's time to play pretend. If things go as planned, the Empress in this ring has probably noticed me by now. There's a saying. Extremes meet. Do you know? I don't understand. How should I understand? Since I became a cripple, no one has loved me for 3 years. Your breaking off the engagement pushed me into despair. Now, I don't want to live in this malicious world anymore. Don't be sad, leave them, you still have me. My dearest Ella, everything is in the past, and in the future, we'll be together forever. To avoid becoming a Yandra furnace, I had to say that. Is that true? You didn't lie to me? Of course not, how could I bear to lie to you? Go back and send everyone out, she will come to see you. After all, there's no reason for her to continue hiding now. She? After you go back, you'll understand everything. Okay, I trust you. But if you deceive me, even if you hide back in the Supreme Sword Sect and that old woman protects you, I will find a way to kill you. Phew. That scary Yandra girl is finally gone. Thankfully, I'm a great actor, otherwise I'd be in trouble. Young master, are you alright? You didn't leave, huh? I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I hope you won't hold it against me. Holy cow, did young master go mad? He actually apologized to a servant? What's going on? Nothing. I'll go now. Young master, what happened to you today? It's like you've changed completely. Zhao residence. Zhao Zhe has broken through to the midcore formation stage. Impressive. Zhao Xian is highly regarded in the Passion sect, and it's said that he's preparing to advance to the nascent stage before he's 30. Keep it down, the young lady of the clan is coming. I was just telling this waste to let her know her place. 3 years of looking down on me has been enough. Su Changxing, you better not have deceived me, miss, the bathwater is ready. Tell everyone to leave. It's still the same when it comes to cultivation. Right now, I can only trust Su Changxing. Senior, please reveal yourself. Senior? Su Changxing, you dare to lie to me. What? The one I love the most, is all nonsense. Even if I take the absolute vain pill, I'll still take you down with me. It seems he was right, there's a limit to everything. Huh! Is this? I've used my supreme technique to inhabit this ring, awaiting the awakening of the Heavenly Emperor's bloodline and the descendants. I intended to hone you for a while longer, but he saw through me and hinted that I was overdoing it. My mistake, it's time to meet you. Supreme technique? Hone? So you're the one who dispersed the spiritual energy I used for cultivation. Everything I did was for you. Wait, you just said he saw through you? Naturally, it's that young man from the county lord's mansion. I didn't expect that he had already seen through me, and even the so-called breaking off the engagement was coordinated with me. Did he fake going astray? He likely did it to lure you in, to hint at the situation when you were alone. He's aware of my presence and has calculated everything. This person's true strength is undoubtedly terrifying. Su Changxing didn't lie to me. I really love me. I am Bai Zhe, the respected sage under the White Emperor, entrusted to be the supreme aide. Here to aid the descendants in awakening their bloodline. How can low-level techniques' inferior spiritual energy blend into your spiritual veins? The White Emperor's eternal life method is your true destination. Bloodline awakened, nascent stage breakthrough. Zhao family meeting hall. Clan head, you should give up on your delighter. Zhao Zhe and Zhao Xian are more deserving of resources than her. We can't waste any more on this useless girl. Clan head Zhao Hui, regarding my daughter's matter, you don't need to worry about it for now. Clan head still doesn't know, does he? She secretly went to the county lord's mansion tonight. If this were to get out, the Zhao family would become a laughing stock in the imperial city. First elder. Could it be that after seeing Su Changxing crippled, the young lady thinks she's worthy of him? Second elder. What's going on? It's Envision. Someone in the mansion has broken through to nascent stage. Is that Zhao Xiu's room? She broke through to nascent stage? How is that possible? It's really her, it's still. She's only 18. An 18-year-old nascent stage, in the entire Wei dynasty, no, in the entire human race, how many can there be? The White Phoenix of the Zhao clan has finally returned. Congratulations, miss, on advancing to the nascent stage. Congratulations, congratulations. Our Zhao family has truly risen this time. Congratulations to Miss Siu for advancing to nascent stage now. The lavi can slap that Su Changxing in the face. Now, he's the one who's a waste, not worthy of Miss. Don't speak ill of him. If it weren't for meeting Siu today, I wouldn't know how much longer I'd have to endure in humiliation. From today onwards, the only man I, Zhao Siu, will love and cherish is Su Changxing. Why? Because he loves me, and I love him. Su's residence. I just wanted to eat a meal. What are they lip to? How should we comfort Changxing now? Maybe we should talk to Su Changxing's father, Duke Su's steward. Absolutely not. Changxing will flip the table. With his innate sword body crippled, would Changxing resort to violence? Knowing his temperament, he might even set the entire Duke's Resi Denke on fire. I also think so. I can't even continue to eat my meal. I'm done eating, thank you. I'll go back to my room to rest now. Wow, Changxing just said thank you. Anomaly. This is definitely an anomaly. Why would he say something like that? Strange, really strange. Son, even though you've recently experienced a demonic episode and your temperament has changed, you don't need to be so patient. Yeah. Even with your sword body crippled, you're still the Duke's heir, so just be as arrogant as you want. If anyone dares to provoke you, we'll just kill them and eradicate the problem. It's no wonder that the original owner had such a character. This group of relatives are no good. Speaking such villainous lines in front of so many people, it's like they're trying to stack up more flags on me. No, don't do evil deeds over trifles things. Elders, please stop pampering Changxing so much. Don't do evil deeds over trifle things. Is this something my son would say? Young master, your tea. Are you okay? Is it my imagination, Or did I see Changxing helping someone? Shouldn't he have just avoided and then humiliated the girl when he had the chance? Wasn't he always thinking that servants are lowly creatures? Sorry, Your Highness, the air no problem, it's just a little dirty. Just change my clothes, and I'll be fine. You are okay, right? I've always heard about the notorious reputation of the young master, but I've never seen him in person. I never imagined that the Yoling master would actually be so gentle and humble in his behavior, and he looks so handsome. Miss, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I'll tidy up after myself. Son, what's gotten into you today? Isn't this a normal reaction? There's no need for the father to be so surprised. I'll go back to my room and change. These actions may be normal for others, but they're entirely abnormal for you. Senior, it's me. Come in. Senior, I'm honored to be here. Your appearance and demeanor have completely changed from before. The White Emperor's blessing is truly extraordinary. She actually called me Senior. It seems she and the Empress have quite an imagination. He truly knows about the White Emperor's existence. Su Changxing has such abilities, yet he's making tea for me. It seems like he has fallen for me. I don't know what state this girl has reached. If I ask directly, I might raise suspicions. So, you have achieved the level I hoped for now? I was born with the innate sword physique. I started practicing Qi at 6, formed my Falinda Tiaoan at 8, and reached the core formation stage at 14, breaking the Great Wei Dynasty's records. I wonder if Zhao Siyao can break my record. I've been a bit foolish. Even with your GUID ants, I've only managed to break through to the early stage of the nascent soul realm. I have high hopes for the future. Nascent. Nascent soul. A nascent soul in one night. I thought I was special. Well done, although it falls slightly short of my expectations. The true child of destiny is actually this terrifying. I absolutely cannot show any weakness. I'm aware that I may have disappointed you. So, to better guide me and to ensure you won't interact with other women, let's remarry, Changxing? I can't give up on this hidden potential. Remarry? Well, this took a surprising turn. Huh? What's going on? Ami seeing the plotline again. Husband, you're amazing. My wife, how about we take a break? No, come on again, or else you might go find other women. I've never had these thoughts before. I want to make sure you won't be able to do it, even if you have it in your heart. Several years later. Su Changxing, it's time to take your medicine. If I agree, will it lead to this outcome? This woman is truly frightening. Changxing, is this you agreeing to me? Remarry, even though it's good, upon careful consideration, it doesn't seem right. Here we go again. Is this the future after I reject it? Today's sermon has ended, and the nights ahead belong to us. Changxing, since you're unsure about becoming my husband in public, just be with me underground for the rest of your life. Several years later. Husband, it's time to take your medicine. The result of this rejection seems even worse. Changxing, what do you think after carefully considering it? This. It's a dead end either way. What should I do? Changxing, I'm waiting for your answer. Do you want to know my answer? Zhao Siyu, I am truly disappointed in you. Since it's problematic whether I say yes or no, why not just go with the flow? Changxing, what is the meaning of this? I guided you to be with you forever, but alas, you still haven't understood. Changxing, I don't understand. What do you mean? Don't you love me anymore? If you cannot ascend to the throne, how can I love you? Knock her down, then offer a chance. Do you know that I won't age, won't die? But you're different. Even if you're an immortal, you can't escape the fate of demise. Put down her ego a bit more, making her unable to resist. Ageless and immortal. What he said is true, even immortals can't withstand the passage of time. See you, when you awakened, did you feel a bottleneck hindering you? If he truly doesn't age or die, perhaps he can help you break through the bottleneck. Alright. Changxing, I inherited the White Emperor's legacy but feel unable to fully integrate it. Do you know why? How can I help you when I can't even help myself? Well, no choice, let's continue the flow. Cultivation is profound and vast. Obtaining an inheritance is just the first tiny step of a 1,000-mile journey. Only the first step? Yes, not even the Grand Emperor is the end. If the path to immortality is 5-0 challenging, what if I fail in ascending to the rank of a great emperor? If I die halfway along the road, what would you do? Don't speak of such ominous words. With me protecting you, that possibility doesn't exist. I've made so many enemies, I'm relying on you to shield me. Really? If you fall, I'm afraid I won't live much longer. That's a big truth. What does he mean by that? Isn't he ageless and immortal? Does that mean he will kill himself to die together? I understand. What's going on? Why is there such a huge vision? It's terrifying. It should be the aura of a nascent soul. Nascent soul, could it be that Zhao Siyu broke through again? This is bad. Zhao Mansion, it's Mrs. Aura. Did she break through to nascent soul mid-stage after just one night? What kind of means does Su Changxing have? Could it be the miraculous effect of dual cultivation? Su Changxing's room I've been cultivating for 20 years and haven't even touched nascent soul, while she reached nascent soul mid-stage with just a glance. Sigh. Changxing, I understand your guidance. Thank you. Huh? You understand now? What? I don't even know what guidance I provided. Changxing. For you, I will become the Grand Emperor. Finally, together, we will reach the pinnacle of all immortals. The strange future hasn't appeared. Looks like we've passed the test. Siyu, what did you just realize? It's love. Changxing, ageless and immortal, is actual Ly willing to die for me. It made me understand that love is more important than inheritance, and then I broke through. Changxing, I won't let you down. Zhao Siyu has passed this trial. There shouldn't be a threat to her life in the short term. But just treating the symptoms won't solve the problem. I need to find a way to restore my combat power. What's this? Spiritual. Spiritual energy. How did I suddenly have spiritual energy? I can cultivate again. Is this a plotline again? But I didn't do anything? White Emperor inheritance. The White Emperor's technique can repair the sword body. This is Zhao Siyu's White Emperor immortal technique. Why did the reward suddenly appear? There was no reward yesterday. The only difference from yesterday is... I understand, it's Zhao Siyu. She must have broken through. The next day. Zhao Zhe, did you find out? Did Siyu break through because of dual cultivation with Su Changxing? Clan head, I asked, but my cousin slapped me and then went into seclusion. She seems guilty. Zhao Zhe hit the nail on the head. Yes, many people say that Miss broke through because of dual cultivation with Su Changxing, and it's harming Miss's reputation. No wonder Miss said those things before. I'm afraid her promotion is inseparable from Su Changxing. Does this mean we have to tie Miss and that useless person together forever? Right. No, I suspect Su Changxing hasn't been crippled at all. There's definitely something wrong with this. With his personality, would he even know how to hide his abilities? There must be something fishy. If there's something suspicious, we'll act accordingly. We have no other choice. Time is of the essence. You all set out immediately. Zhao Zhe, represent our Zhao clan and go find Su Changxing for an explanation. All right. If Su Changxing is useless, it'll make him submit to the authority of our Zhao clan. Su family's elders, who allowed Su Changxing to annul the marriage. Now that Miss Zhao has broken through to nascent soul mid-stage, what should we do? It's all my fault for being too lenient with Changxing. What if we hand Changxing over? Hand over Changxing? That's impossible. Report, my lord, there's an urgent matter to report. Speak. The news is spreading in the city. Although our young master's sword body has been disabled, he can still be nurtured by female cultivators and become their nourishment, allowing Miss Zhao Siyu to advance to nascent soul mid-stage. Is there any basis for these rumors? Miss Zhao has twice come to our residence without avoiding people. Yesterday, I and the others indeed saw the young master embracing Zhao Sili from afar. We just didn't think much of it at the time. So, it was her last night. Did you hear? Is it possible that Changxing is actually fine? How could that be? If he's fine, how could he endure such humiliation? If he break through, he would immediately publicize it. He would want the entire Great Wei dynasty to know. No, it's not impossible. Didn't you all find him acting unusually yesterday? Yes, it's like he's a different person from before. The news about Changxing's sword body being disabled came directly from the Supreme Sword Sect Master Xiao Yuning. There must be a misunderstanding. There is indeed not a bit of spiritual energy left in Changxing's body. Young Master is in trouble. You should go see, the Zhao family has come to make trouble. They say they're here to spar with young Master Changxing. What? This White Emperor immortal technique is good. It's a pity it only provides an introductory technique. It seems that rewards will only come after Zhao Siyu advances again. I have now reached the 3rd level of foundation building, but the thickness of spiritual energy is far beyond that. In any case, I'm no longer useless. It's Master's immortal crane. She has been thinking about me all this time? I haven't seen Master for a long time. There's almost no information about her in my memory. I suppose my master must be extremely disappointed in me as I'm worthless person to her. Xiao Yuning, Supreme Sword Sect Master. This is a letter from the Supreme Sword Sect. Why would my master be willing to spend such resources on me? Changxing, you must be very disappointed in me. When you went astray, I wasn't by your side, and it led to the destruction of your cultivation path. With such a good master, this guy didn't know how to cherish it before. I feel deeply guilty, but the big mistake has been made. I can only entrust these things to you. Here is a top-quality Patillion pill, 3 high-grade swallowing spirit pills, and the immortal sword, which you've been longing for but couldn't draw, is also inside. Thank you, Master. You're a good master. Although these won't help with your cultivation, they will give you a good physique. Humbly live on, don't act as recklessly as before. I, Su Changxing, will never let down Master's expectations. I know you like to sneak into my room at night to watch me change. Don't do that anymore, you might get killed. Ugh. This GLY was really daring. Unfortunate original owner, why bother peeping? Master is generous, not only giving me valuable pills but also giving away this sword. This sword seems to be obtained by Master from the southern ancient tomb, and it has been unable to recognize a master. After seeing the future of Zhao Siyu, I realize that this sword has a self-protection mechanism, and only Zhao Siyu can fully linlock it. Why is there such a commotion in the courtyard? Did something happen? Outside the room. I've brought the young talents of the Zhao family to spar with Changxing. Why is young Master Su hiding inside? Humph! And why do you want to challenge Yoling Master Su? Although I don't know how the Zhao family girl broke through, if the Zhao family finds out that Changxing is useless, it won't be good. The Zhao family will definitely turn hostile. It will be over by then. Since Changxing won't come out, we'll have to use force. Who is it that wants to challenge me? It's me. The Zhao family is challenging me at this time. They probably want to test if I still have any cultivation. It seems these people suspect I'm not worthy of Zhao Siyu. Su Changxing, do you dare to have a match? I think it's unnecessary. As expected, Changxing is useless. Rumors are unreliable. This kid is indeed listless. Humph, a waste is a waste. What I mean is, if we fight, Brother Zhao Zhe might die. Since young Master Su is so confident, would you dare to accompany me to the martial arts arena? Alright, if you want to lose so badly, I'll fulfill your wish. Quick, bring Elder Yang here. Yes. Changxing is inherently difficult to change. I'm afraid he'll die for the sake of face. Later, Brother Yang, you might have to help. Don't worry. Su Changxing, do you remember what you did to me before? The first time you saw me, you insulted me, called me useless, and even knocked out one of my teeth. I don't remember. This GLY used to bully the weak, beat people countless times. Who can remember? You jerk. Your cultivation is gone, yet you're still so arrogant. Let me see what qualifications you have. This is a mid-grade spirit sword. The Zhao family actually has such a spirit sword? They probably emptied their family fortune. What's the quality of Changxing's sword? You can't tell from the appearance, but it's definitely not beyond mid-grade. Junior brother Su, draw your sword. Brother Zhaozhe, I think it's better not to draw this sword. If I draw it, you'll die. Su Changxing, stop with the provocative words and let me defeat you. He can reach the mid-stage of core formation and practice the blood-sinking sword technique to a small realm. This Zhaozhe is quite strong. Yeah, that sword is extremely compatible with the blood-sinking sword technique. Its power is probably doubled. Su Changxing is finished. I'm only at the 3rd level of foundation building. The gap is too big. If I lose or win narrowly, Zhao still will surely be suspicious. Fortunately, the immortal sword is in my hands. Although only Zhao Xili can draw it, according to the scenes I saw in the dream of the future, I can still trigger the prohibition. At the end of the Tao, it's only me, Changxing. The sword hasn't been unsheathed, but a seemingly casual strike sent Zhaozhe flying. How domineering and disdainful of a sword strike. Indeed, Su Changxing is not useless at all. It's fake, those rumors are all fake. Changxing is really hiding his talents, he's hiding them so well. Anyone else wants to spar? No. Grand Elder Brother Zhaozhe, what are you doing? Miss. We came to spar with Changxing. Yes, and I've already lost in one move. Anyone who offends Su Changxing, I will kill them all. See you, don't get too angry. It's just an ordinary sparring session. Also, this sword is for you. Wow, that sword can block a strike from a mid-grade spirit sword with just its scabbard. At least it's a high-grade one, and he's giving it away just like that? Impressive. He's really generous. This guy is willing to spend money on relationships with women. This sword is so compatible with me? It feels like it's a part of me. This is the White Emperor Sword Embryo, an immortal-grade spirit weapon, naturally very compatible with you. I don't know where he probably found it in some ancient immortal ruins. He probably went through great hardships. Immortal grade. This kind of treasure, he didn't use it himself but gave it to me. This sword is yours. Although it took a bit of effort, everything is worth it. This slender girl, always wanting to kill everyone, let her owe me some favors. Zhao Bo, and the others, it's been a long time. Why don't you come in for some tea? Has Su Changxing been possessed by a ghost? Why is he so polite? His reaction is normal. Shouldn't he be dismantling the Zhao family instead? Strange, very strange. When things go against the usual course, there must be demons. I'd better escape. See you should go back too. No, I have to go back to treat Zhaozhe's injuries. I'll leave first. Ignore them, let's focus on the important matters. I still want to improve further. Oh no, this Sundram mode is back. Oh my! The rumors are actually true. They are dual cultivating together. Yeah, otherwise, why would Zhao Xi want to? Let's go, let's not disturb them. Let's go too. Changxing seems to have completely changed. Yeah, it's like he's a different person. I feel the same. Yeah, he actually invited the Zhao family for tea just now. It's incredible. Changxing, risking your life to find a sword for me, you're too good to me. I have nothing to repay you with, so how about offering myself? I think that won't be necessary. Changxing, are you rejecting me? This girl is really fickle. Could it be that she's a late-stage, love-sick patient? Since that's the case. Changxing, do you know? I miss you so much, even though we were together last night, for some reason, I still want to come see you. The rumors are true. The young master indeed has the ability to assist others in dual cultivation. We must quickly inform the master about this. The crisis in the mansion is finally resolved. That's great. See you, stop. You must not continue. If you were to lose your virginity before reaching the core formation stage, all the inheritance will be in vain. There's something like this? Yes, the path to immortality is long. Young Master Changxing truly likes you. Why rush things? Also, have you forgotten our original purpose in coming here? Alright. Changxing, I suddenly thought of a cultivation question to ask you. How does this girl change her attitude faster than flipping through a book? Forget it, this is fine too. Actually getting involved with her could lead to a quicker death once the truth is revealed. But I really have no idea about the cultivation issue at the nascent soul stage. Such a beautiful moment, discussing cultivation issues, perhaps. Changxing, I feel like something is missing in my body. Changxing, you know what I need, right? He should know. It seems Zhao Siyu and that woman Baizhi in her ring still doesn't trust me. Fortunately, I've seen Zhao Siyu's flitcher, and I know what that is. The awakening of the White Emperor bloodline comes at the cost of damage to the mortal body. So, you need something that can restore your physique. After taking it you should be fine. Siyu, no need to test him, he is indeed a transcendent being who was reincarnated. Okay, Changxing, I understand. I'll go search for this item. It might take a while. A while? No need, I already know where it is. You know? Consistently, it's almost time for the top 10 holy lands to recruit disciples. That thing is in a holy land. Which one? Supreme Sword Sect. The one that expelled Changxing. It's not their fault. Changxing, come with me to participate in the Holy Land recruitment event. I want to go to the Supreme Sword Sect and demand justice for you. Justice aside, I indeed want to visit the Supreme Sword Sect. I've offended too many people. The Su Mansion won't be able to protect me. It's safer to hide behind a genius like Zhao Siyu. Haha, great. Changxing actually wants to roam the world with me, a pair of free spirits. What? I didn't say that. Also, is it that easy to break through? Just a few words and break through. My goodness. Young Master is too terrifying. The effects of dual cultivation are as easy as drinking water. I also want to dual cultivate with him. You're a man, what dual cultivation? Who said men can't dual cultivate? Changxing, I'll go prepare. Tomorrow, let's go to the Holy Land recruitment event. Okay. Indeed, her breakthrough benefits me. My mind now holds the complete volume of the White Emperor Technique's first layer. Since that's the case, I'll cultivate a bit. Hey, why can't I condense the flower yet? You haven't even started, don't be impatient. After you start, you'll naturally be able to condense the flower. Until it becomes the White Emperor flower capable of stirring this world, there's no need to rush. The White Emperor Technique is really difficult. It's natural, the White Emperor Technique is the culmination of the White Emperor's lifetime. Ordinary people can't even comprehend it, let alone possess the qualifications to cultivate. Arkaneska, you are an outstanding figure in the White Emperor bloodline, able to grasp a few aspects of the White Emperor Technique in a day. That's already astonishing talent. Is there anyone who can start cultivating the White Emperor Technique and condense the flower in a day? Absolutely impossible. Without the bloodline, even if someone is a genius, it would take at least 100 years to reach the first level. What do you think, if I passed the technique to Changxing, how long would it take for him to reach the first level? Him? I really can't guess, but even if he's strong, it would probably take at least 100 years to reach the first level, because without the recognition of the White Emperor's will, anyone would be stuck at the first level. Oh. It seems Changxing is probably not destined for the White Emperor Technique. In less than an hour, I reached the peak of the first level? This White Emperor Technique claims to be an immortal technique. Is it really that effective? The next day, I heard that the elders and direct disciples are discussing the matter of the position of the senior disciple today. I never thought Su Changxing would have a hard time too. He didn't even spare us a glance before. Exactly, even though we are handyman disciples, we still have our chance to shine. Unless it's that useless person. What do I do? Senior brother Changxing, can you still return to the sect? Handyman disciple Shenruo Yuan. The recruitment event is starting soon. What is the purpose of assembling everyone here? Elder Wang, it would be wise for you to pay more attention to external news. Today's discussion is about something that has been widely spread throughout the entire capital, the matter of Su Changxing recovering his cultivation. Recovering cultivation? He has fallen astray, the spiritual veins are depleted, it's impossible. But it's said that Su Changxing not only defeated a mid-level nascent soul Opponent but also helped a crippled woman cultivate into a nascent soul in 3 days. Nascent soul, in itself, is a profound and arduous process. Even for someone with talent, it would take at least 100 years. Achieving nascent soul in 3 days, is it a daydream? Ridiculous. Extremely ridiculous. Even if he does have this ability, why has that handyman disciple, Shenrilan, whom he bought, been unable to cultivate all this time? Everyone calm down. Today's gathering is to discuss the matter of the recruitment event. Changxing, as your master, I truly hope that those rumors are true. Half an hour later. Good, let Su Hua handle the hospitality. Meeting adjourned. It seems that once Su Changxing is gone, senior brother's position will be taken over by Su Hua. Direct disciple Su Hua. Su Changxing, having lost his way and without help, is facing retribution. From now on, I will take on the responsibilities of senior brother Changxing. If I see Su Changxing again, I will settle all past debts. Supreme Sword Sect's Welcome Hall. The feeling of being a senior brother is truly beautiful. Su, senior brother Su, something bad happened. What could be so bad? Why panic? Su Changxing, he's back. Really? It seems so, but something's not right. Is it true, or are you messing with me? No, that person, he looks a lot like Su Changxing. But when he bought things, he actually paid. Did Su Changxing ever pay for anything in the Supreme Sword Sect? No. It looks like he's not so arrogant after becoming a useless person. Even if he has returned, so what? If he dares to show his face, I will make sure he has no place to be buried. Eliar, when you're outside, don't casually reveal your identity. Acting high profile can attract too much attention and make enemies for yourself. But I feel that with Changxing by my side, I don't need to be as cautious as before. You being with me is the most dangerous thing. I already have many enemies. If you cause trouble, there will truly be no place for me. The path to becoming strong can't rely entirely on others. Let Baizhi give you a set of spirit techniques that can conceal your aura. Understanding how to hide your strength is crucial for self-protection in competition. Wow! Changxing, are you concerned about me? He's absolutely right. Both of us cannot protect you for a lifetime. I'll teach you a few spirit techniques. Yeah, I don't care about you. Who else would care about you? If I guess correctly, the immortal technique Baizhi taught Zhao Xiyu, I can also learn simultaneously. Although I've learned the first layer of the White Emperor technique, the recruitment event is about to start, and I need to have more aces up my sleeve. Seen at the recruitment conference, these disciples this year are too disappointing. This year is even worse than last year. Is there really only one Su Changxing in the world? Sect leader, when do you plan to retrieve the sword embryo from Su Changxing? Yes, he has wasted countless resources for us. Even if we sell the entire Prince's Manor, we still won't break even. That immortal sword embryo is more precious than all the resources we had before combined. We must retrieve it. What's the difference between a sword that's unusable and a waste sword? Well, elders, sect leader, there's a big issue. Why are you so flustered? Su Changxing has come to the recruitment conference. What? He has the courage to come back? A useless person coming back for a beating? What does he want? Changxing, have you really recovered? See you, go participate in the first round of assessments, but remember not to rush to reveal your strength. Okay. Then I'll keep my cultivation at the late foundation building stage. I hope Zhao Xiyu passes the assessment quickly. I don't want to face those old enemies alone. Senior brother. Looks like my good days are over. Arcane what? It's really senior brother. Congratulations on your return, senior brother. Why can't I figure out his cultivation level? Yeah, is he really useless? Is he trying to reclaim his reputation in front of the 10 great holy lands? Luckily, I learned the Qi concealment technique in advance. Otherwise, showing weakness in front of these guys would lead to a bad outcome. Are you really Su Changxing? Su Changxing, do you even recognize me? Not at all. I'm Su Hua, senior disciple of the Great Elder. You beat me lip so badly before, now you're saying you don't remember at all. Is this what I'm supposed to say? Humph. You're a waste. Do you still want to go back to the Supreme Sword sect? I never said I wanted to come back. I'm just here to accompany someone for the conference. Even as a waste, he's acting all aloof in front of me. Look. Wow. Quick, look at that testing stone. What's going on? It's impressive. She has an innate Tao body. It's actually an innate Tao body. The second Su Changxing has appeared. Although her cultivation level is a bit lower, the brilliance of her Tao body is so strong. The Holy Land is going to have a new Tao body, haha. Could this person be the one Su Changxing mentioned, the one he came with? No, it's impossible. A innate Tao body is rare when people just happen to know each other. Now that I'm the senior disciple, if I can get close to this junior sister. Waste, get out of the way and let me through. It's more important to pursue the junior sister now. Let's ignore this waste for the time being. Looks like I need to use the White Emperor Immortal technique. Who are you to talk to him like that? She's with Su Changxing. I didn't expect senior brother Su to become a waste who needs a woman's protection. A waste? Who told you Changxing is a waste? Could Su Changxing really have cultivation? It's impossible. If Su Changxing really did this, then he'll definitely become an immortal king in the future. Yeah, there's no way. Not waste, then Su Changxing, do you dare to spar with me? Spar? You're even qualified? I'll deal with you later. You're is enough for now. You can challenge me in the second round. Let's go. Okay. Changxing, what do you mean by the second round challenge you just mentioned? The Holy Land recruitment consists of 2 rounds. The first round is to test aptitude. In the second round, everyone can choose a Holy Land, and disciples of the Holy Land can challenge. The purpose is to test their strength. Of course, during the challenge, the cultivation level must be suppressed to the same level. That guy just now seems to have a grudge against you. He looks malicious. I'll help you deal with him later. Although your cultivation level is high, you must not be careless. Because you just learned immortal technique, your mastery of spiritual techniques may not be as good as his. Changxing, are you really so caring about me? Of course, you're very important to me now. And I have many enemies like the one just now. Changxing, who are you looking at? Who is that woman? I'm looking at your future master. I hope she can take care of you more. Changxing, can you really come back again? The previous actions of the original owner disappointed Xiao Yuning greatly. I hope to make up for it in the future. Go, the second round has started. I hope you can learn and grow in battle. Okay. Is he trying to provoke me, teaching you how to fight? Why does this Tsundere girl seem to treat all women as enemies? I hope there won't be any trouble in the future. Changxing, are you okay? What could happen to him? Great Elder brought back a innate Tao body. Do you want to come back with this? Unfortunately, the sect has never had a precedent of taking back expelled disciples. Back? No, Great Elder, you're wrong. I just want to tell you, your disciple is just garbage. Is Senior Brother Su crazy? Yeah, even if they're at the same level, Senior Brother Su's mastery of spiritual techniques is not something that innate Tao body can resist. He's probably just bluffing. Yanju is. Humph, I'd like to see how capable that girl really is. Excuse me, Miss Xiao Siyu, which Holy Land would you like to join? The Supreme Sword Sect. I'm Su Hua, a disciple of the Supreme Sword Sect, here to challenge. Humph. I've been waiting for you to come up. Less nonsense, come on. Changxing, watch carefully. The person you're interested in is no different from garbage. He's actually using the 3-day sword technique. Isn't that against the rules? Yeah, this sword technique contains sword momentum. It's not something that a true foundation-building cultivator can use. The mentality of the Supreme Sword Sect disciple is not good. Yeah, to be so afraid of losing. He wants to kill me. You guessed right, this is your first time fighting for your life, don't be nervous. I'm familiar with the 3-day sword technique he's using, I'll impart it to your consciousness. However, finding weaknesses and how to respond can only rely on you. Entering the door as a cultivation, relying on oneself is the key. Disciples must understand this truth. How is this possible? This girl can actually withstand yesterday's sword. Even a foundation-building peak cultivator couldn't block this strike. Although yours meridians are pure and her talent is excellent. But her comprehension of the sword path is still lacking. She can only withstand but not find any weaknesses. Elder Baizha actually passed the 3-day sword technique to Zhao Siyu. It's truly a blessing. Changxing has enlightened. This is the shadow of the 3-day sword saint. Could Su Changxing have deduced the complete 3-day sword technique just by watching Su Hua's moves? Is his talent so monstrous? Could he be the one who can comprehend all laws? The 3-day sword technique, yesterday's sword, today's sword, tomorrow's sword, I have fully understood them. Follow my instructions and break his sword technique. Okay. I'll listen to you completely. I'll let them know how amazing my Changxing is. Humph. Shameless. Watch my sword today. The 3-day sword technique, today's sword, is powerful, but there will be openings in its peak position. Yes. Damn it, how does he know the flaw in the 3-day sword technique? It must be a blind cat encountering a dead Molise. The sword's momentum weakens, and it's difficult to adjust the spiritual power circulation. If the realm is insufficient, forcibly activating spiritual power is necessary to sustain it. Tiangang position. Huiyin. Shulong. Shangxing. Tianzong. The cost of forcibly activating spiritual power is severe pain throughout the body. I instructed you to attack your various flaws, amplifying this kind of pain several times over. It must be unbearable right now, huh? You're ruthless. He truly is a natural-born Dao body, with a body that comprehends all methods. The Sword Master has indeed acquired a good disciple. With such exceptional talent, the future of the Supreme Sword Sect looks promising. I didn't expect. Changxing actually has a day when he's interested in women. More than just being interested, Changxing has said that I am the woman he loves the most. For me, he has made countless plans. He's been considering me since joining the Supreme Sword Sect. Oh? Is that so? No wonder Changxing seems so unfamiliar today. Oh, it's not good. If we continue chatting, the Yandere might cause trouble. Why don't we go register our identities first? It's better to separate them, just in case. Tagging Holy Land, Holy Lord Li Qingxiu, here to pay respects to Su Changxing. Qianji Holy Land, Holy Lord Qianzu, here to pay respects to Su Changxing. Yaoliang Holy Land, Holy Lord Liluo, here to pay respects to Su Changxing. Tiangong Holy Land, Holy Lord Wang Lianhl. Heavens, it's rare to see even one Holy Lord on a regular basis, but today so many have come? Paying respects? Are they all here for Su Changxing? What? Did I stir up trouble with the Holy Lords today? Su Changxing, are you willing to join our tagging Holy Land? Fellow Taoist Li, Su Changxing is obviously a genius in practicing fate techniques. Don't mislead this rare all-comprehending being. Wait, Two Holy Lords, Su Changxing is one of us from the Supreme Sword Sect. Didn't you kick him out of the sect? Join the Taiqing Holy Land. No, join our Qianji Holy Land. Join the Taiying Holy Land. Su Changxing, how about joining the Yaoguang Holy Land? I'm willing to make an exception and accept male disciples for you. What all-comprehending being, what natural Dao body. Can you all stop acting crazy here? Su Changxing, am really just a waste. These holy lords have changed their attitude drastically, simply because they think I've been given a second chance at life and transformed into an unparalleled genius. If I agree, my true strength might be exposed the moment I leave. If Zhao Siyu finds out I'm deceiving her, the consequences would be unimaginable. Little friends? What do you think? Huh? What did you say? If Su Changxing agrees, I, Qian, am willing to impart the Qianji secret technique to you. This guy is so cunning. Everyone knows that the Qianji secret technique is only passed down to the next Holy Lord. He's blatantly trying to buy people's hearts. Ahem, I think. Is the position of the next Holy Lord really that valuable? If Changxing wishes, I can relinquish the position of the Holy Lord right now. I am willing to offer a celestial artifact. I am willing to give all the resources of the Holy Land to Su Shiyu. Damn it, Su Changxing is my only love, how can I let them fight over him? Let's not rush. Do these guys really think they can sway Su Changxing? We came to the Supreme Sword Sect just to facilitate your growth. These things are just a joke in the eyes of the immortal. Exactly. If it were any other cultivator, they might do anything, but Su Changxing, absolutely not. Su Changxing, have we been arguing too much and making you unhappy? Changxing is grateful for the appreciation of the seniors, but please allow Changxing to refuse. It's a good thing, but I am not fortunate enough to enjoy it. Where does Su Changxing want to go then? To the Supreme Taishang Sword Sect. Why? Don't you blame them for once expelling you from the sect? It's because the Supreme Sword Sect has someone Changxing cannot bear to part with. I am indeed the person Changxing loves the most. I knew it. Su Changxing must be just like me, looking down on these mortal things. In general, I am more familiar with the Supreme Sword Sect. Besides, the Supreme Sword Sect is the foremost among the 10 great holy lands. If I want to survive, there's a better chance here. Changxing, you forgive and forget, so magnanimous, truly making us feel ashamed. The Supreme Sword Sect, no, the Taishang Holy Land, have you, it's simply the glory for us. Actually, I'm not that amazing. Humble, very humble, Su Changxing, since that's the case, let's meet again when fate allows, haha. 2 innate Tao bodies, among them Su Changxing is the one who comprehends all laws. In this recruitment event, the Supreme Sword Sect not only gained disciples but also won prestige. Today, the Supreme Sword Sect should have suffered a loss of reputation due to Su Hua's matter, and lost the attention of the dynasty due to the loss of Su Changxing. But now the situation has turned around, the sect's reputation is flourishing even more. It really makes one wonder. So, all of this someone's intentional effort to re-establish the position of the Supreme Sword Sect as the leader of the Holy Land? Even the Holy Lords are being calculated. We've really underestimated this kid. Sigh, returning to the crowd of cultivators as a waste, what's the difference from throwing a lamb into a pack of wolves? I just want to cling to a big thigh. Why is it so hard to be a useless young master? Miss Zhao, please follow me to the Supreme Sword Sect to register your identity. Changxing, I'll go and come back soon. Okay. Changxing, your master understands. You've endured so much slander by concealing your true abilities and intelligence, all to help your master establish authority in front of the elders, to maintain your master's power and prestige, right? I really didn't mean it like that. I can't just say it was to help Zhao Siyu get the treasure of the Supreme Sword Sect. I didn't expect you to be so good at hiding things, you even kept it from your master. Wait, I didn't. There's no need to hide it, your intentions, the master understands. With a disciple like you, what else could the master ask for? Sect master, I have something to ask. Speak. Where is that sword embryo now? Changxing, what did you do with it? That sword embryo. The sword talent that Changxing displayed today is astonishing. I believe that celestial sword has already chosen its master. Why not take this opportunity to build up Changxing's reputation? Once the sword embryo acknowledges its master, it will become a celestial treasure. It's even more likely to become the sect's treasure. If Su Changxing becomes the master. I gave it to Zhao Siyu. What? You gave the sword embryo to this new disciple? That's the sect's. The sword embryo has recognized Zhao Siyu as its master. They are now connected mentally. You all needn't worry about that sword anymore. Zhao Xiyu is now a disciple of our Supreme Sword sect, and the sword embryo recognizes her as its master. Her future cultivation knows no bounds. Changxing, you've brought a good disciple to our Supreme Sword sect. So Su Changxing gained such astonishing sword talent through his own efforts? Changxing, how much strength have you been hiding? Changxing, now we're in the same sect. Very well. From now on, I'll rely on you for my safety in the Supreme Sword sect. Master, we should return to the sect. The night is long and full of dreams. If we don't leave now, who knows what trouble might arise later. Although the selection process isn't over yet, the Supreme Sword sect has already gained enough attention today. It's time to go back. I didn't expect someone like you, who's always been carefree, to understand when to quit. It seems the Supreme Sword sect has a promising successor. The void boat is docked within Taiching. Come with me. Changxing. Let's go together. See you're getting too close. What's there to fear? You're my fiancé after all. I will become stronger, then we can be together as you said. Then you better work hard. Oh, Changxing, I plan to inform the sect about your return in advance. To help rebuild your senior brother's position in front of everyone. There's no need. But this concerns your reputation of being expelled from the sect. How can I selfishly occupy everyone's time for my own sake? Besides, reputation is something you must regain by yourself. Otherwise, even if it's known to others, it's just an empty shell. If it attracts a bunch of ignorant disciples, I'll be in trouble. What do you think? This is obviously just an excuse. Changxing just really wants to quickly return to the sect. He's only waiting for me choose to live with him on the first peak. Luckily, it hasn't been exposed yet. Do you know what's most important now? The most important? It's restraint and being low-key. If our popularity rises again and attracts more disciples to come challenge, what should we do? I never expected the master/disciples' awareness to be so high. It's really hard being the villain. Although a grand sword master can slay from thousands of miles away, it's a bit wasteful to use it for traveling, so generally, when going out, we use this void boat as a means of transportation. I see. I never expected the future empress of the sword sect to show such a childish expression. Master, Zhao Xiyu has just endured a tough battle and needs to rest properly. If there's nothing else, as new disciples, we'll go to the last room. Hurry back to the room. If the concealment technique fails, my true cultivation will be discovered immediately. He's looking out for me. He cares about me. He's genuine towards me. He actually called himself a new disciple. Well then, go rest. When we arrive at the sect, I'll have someone inform you both. Let's go. What does Su Hua want to do again? Hurry up and go. What tough battle. It was clearly a crushing victory. For a defeated opponent, he not only didn't kick him when he's down, but also left me a bit of dignity in front of everyone. Such magnanimity, such a state of mind. Senior brother. I'm not as good as you. Finally, I can relax for a bit. It's so noisy outside, the void boat should have taken off by now. Changxing. Zhao Xiyu, what are you doing? Come on, I'm just a normal guy, don't test me like this, okay? This is the future empress, my end will be miserable. Only when faced with the woman he loves will a man feel shy. Am my fiancé is 50 shy, when we do that kind of thing in the future. What's wrong with you? Suddenly I feel dizzy. You might be a bit seasick. Let's go back to bed and rest properly. Changxing, you're so kind, thank you. Rest well, I'll call you when we arrive. Seeing but not eating, it's really sad. He really didn't do anything? What are you thinking? Su Changxing's state of mind has long surpassed that of ordinary people. How could he be fooled by such a small trick? Why could he endure it? Does he really like me? Su Changxing has nothing to fear, and his ability to endure just proves his extraordinary nature. When we arrive at Supreme Sword Sect, you will have countless opportunities to cultivate with him. Why worry about just one moment? One day, I will devour him completely. The scenery is magnificent, surrounded by spiritual energy. Supreme Sword Sect truly deserves to be the leader among the 10 Holy Lands. Changxing's love for the sect is truly admirable. Yes, although he's supposed to be the senior brother, he should have been tired of such grand scenes long ago, yet he still expresses such admiration. It's evident how much he loves the sect. I can't just say that I've hardly left my room in these 10 years. Changxing, do you still remember that handyman disciple you brought back then? I did that. That disciple has been unable to reach the Qi training stage for several years, and coupled with the fact that her mentor's life is at its end, without the protection of her mentor, it's really difficult for her to continue practicing in our Supreme Sword Sect. The cultivation world is cruel indeed, perhaps the mortal world is more suitable for her. So her mentor plans to find an opportunity in these days to send her out of the sect. It's happening again, a new character plotline, the second chosen one. That day, at the orphan auction, there were only malicious men around. Come on! A young lady in her prime, although her vision is blurry, her face and figure are excellent. The highest bidder gets her. Here. I'd bid 1 tael. I'd bid 10 taels. 15 taels. 20. Until he suddenly appeared. I'd bid 500 taels. What? Do you want to come with me? I'll take you to the best immortal sect and personally teach you the methods of cultivation. I thought he would be the one to give me opportunities, my benefactor who would change my fate. So annoying. I bought you just because I thought would be fun to take away something some else called. Do you really think you're my disciple? Fool's dream. I never expected him to be such a frivolous and evil person who treats others as playthings. He left me in the sect to suffer humiliation. Sink or swim. From today on, I, Shenruo Yuan, have no more attachment to Supreme Sword Sect. I swear in the future, I will personally take the life of that fraud Su Changxing. I remembered. 3 years later, the invincible demon Lord Shenruilan appeared. Su Changxing met his end at the prince's mansion. Su Changxing, as the villain, you really go looking for trouble everywhere, very dedicated. Admiration, you have my admiration. Who made you go looking for trouble? Who made you cause trouble? I'll beat you. You dare to provoke a pure protagonist template like the orphan being auctioned. I'll beat you. Then I'll send Su Hua to get rid of her. Shenruolian's talent is too poor, not suitable to stay in Supreme Sword Sect. Wait. Master, please hold on. What's wrong? Master, I just thought about it, and feel that this matter still needs consideration. If you really let her leave, be prepared to collect the corpse of your disciple. Consider what? If we lose talent due to a momentary mistake, wouldn't that be a loss for Supreme Sword Sect? There are more important matters than dealing with a few villains. Taking care of your precious disciple is paramount. I never expected Changxing to consider Supreme Sword Sect so thoroughly. Let's follow your suggestion and postpone this matter for now. The blackened CG scene hasn't reappeared. Looks like this crisis has temporarily passed. The blackened CG scene hasn't reappeared. Looks like this crisis has temporarily passed. Anyway, let's go make contact with this Shenruo Yuan. A demon lord who can rival the entire Great Way, Taishang Holy Land, cultivation world in just 3 years. If we can win her over, wouldn't it be a double insurance? Cha Shem, what are you thinking? After the void boat arrives at Supreme Sword Sect, I have some minor matters to attend to. Later, you can arrange your accommodation on the peak by yourself. There are many guest rooms in my cave mansion. Choose any one you like. Choose any one? Then I want to sleep in your bedroom. Sure, whatever you like. Master, from now on, only Shenruo Yuan will be left here. Shenruolian, your master is dead. Do you still have the face to stay in Supreme Sword Sect? Get out quickly. From now on, this will be our cave mansion. This is Granny's residence. No one can take it away. A complete waste without spiritual power. How dare you talk back to me? Shenruo Yuan, do you know? Senior brother has returned. He didn't turn into a useless person at all. Why did my caring master and Granny leave? while that scum who let me suffer is still alive. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be bullied here by everyone. Don't even think that Senior Brother will come back to save you. Senior Brother is the pride of heaven. You, a waste like you, will never be worthy of him. I didn't. I just want to live peacefully. Why does everyone have to treat me like this? It's my fault for being blind and trusting that scum, leading to the current situation. If I could cultivate, if I were strong enough, I would definitely take care of these people, and the entire Supreme Sword sect, all of them. Ha ha ha, look at her pathetic appearance, like a dog. Sister, behind you, be Senior Brother. I didn't expect Senior Brother to come looking for her. Offending Senior Brother, we'll really be in trouble. It's me, I was wrong. Yes, we won't dare anymore. Get out quickly, remember, don't spread what happened today. Yes. I didn't even do anything, why are they so frightened? What should we do? I can't understand why Senior Brother would come back to find this useless person. Yeah, and even playing the hero to save her, it's not his character. And specifically ordering us not to spread today's events. I understand, Senior Brother must be thinking about how he picked up this toy back then and now wants to play with her in a new way. Truly worthy of Senior Brother. So cunning. Are you alright? Did you save me? May I ask who you are? According to the plot, she's currently in a state of impaired vision. Should I reveal my identity? I apologize for the presumption. You must be a senior with a very high realm, to be able to drive away those disciples without resorting to violence. She's imagining things quite reasonably, but I don't know what's wrong with those few people. They looked as if they'd seen a ghost. I've always been portrayed as friendly and charming, why are they suddenly scared of me? Thank you very much for helping me out. Tonight, I will leave Supreme Sword Sect. I will definitely repay this favor in the future, Senior Brother. What repayment? Su Chongxing. Go die. How is this repaying a favor? You can't leave. Senior, this concerns the future. I suggest you reconsider. If you leave, won't I suffer? Senior, do you think I still have a future? With both eyes unclear and my dear Master Granny now deceased and ascended, there's only endless humiliation and bullying in Supreme Sword Sect for me. Actually, I know you, in my eyes, you have great talent. I have talent? But for a long time, everyone has said I'm useless. Senior's strength is formidable, there's no reason for you to say that to me, and I can't bring you any benefits. Don't worry, I'm your friend, you don't need to be afraid. Anyway, it's like this now, and she can't see clearly, doesn't know who I am. Let's act like a big shot first and stabilize her before revealing my identity. By the way, are your eyes not good? It's an old illness from childhood, plus my recent sadness over my granny's passing, but Senior need not worry. This is a clearing and turbid pill, it will help your eyes, but one pill won't cure it. This medicine must be taken for a long time, I'll come back later. Senior, I never expected that in Supreme Sword Sect, besides my granny, there would be someone who cares about me. You don't need to call me Senior, just call me Senior Brother. I have some things to attend to, so I'll leave now. If I don't go back soon, I don't know what that woman will do. Thank you, Senior Brother. Su Chongxing, this tyrant scum, even the place he lives in is well maintained. No time to enjoy the scenery. Just now, in order to leave early, I agreed for Zhao Siyu, that girl, to stay in my bedroom. I should go see what trouble she's caused. What's going on? Zhao Siyu? Chongxing, do you like the new bedroom? With this part comes to an end. Currently, the next update of this series is not available, but if your support continues, work will be done on it. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.